Warren Hall, the American Prodigy. Dre on me.
Oh, that was a great night. I love that. The boys just having that ending, bro. Man, WTF.
And Brian B.
I personally feel like they made the right decision by not. I think Gable, he gained a ton of acknowledgement from their matches with Gunther, taking him to the limits and them showing that.
Commission Talks.
That's right. It's back. We official. Once the intro drops, it's official, Dre. You know the deal.
Yo,
bro?
what's going on, man? What's going on? I'm excited, man. Commission
Yeah.
Talks.
We back
It's
at it,
Wednesday,
man.
Yes, back at it from the break, man, and the holiday break and all that. So it's Royal Rumble season. Road to
Yeah.
WrestleMania about to begin.
Yeah, I feel like asking you, like, how was your holiday? Like, I haven't seen you since we went on break, but shit, we was just talking for 3 hours yesterday. So,
and
all other
everything was
days.
good, man. Exactly. Everything was good, man. Been good. Been chilling, man. Getting ready for beyond 11:30. All the other stuff, man. And
For real.
since then, I've been ready to check wrestling. Obviously, we chatted yesterday on some news though, but
For sure.
I'm
Yeah,
I'm excited.
Beeline, hey, listen, Commission, Beeline and Commission and Pro Wrestlers and everybody. We got 40 shows out here. But yo, listen, like Dre just said, we were on here yesterday. We had to jump on in the middle of the day because of all the news that was breaking. The news about The Rock. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are way more up to date now because they've had that really. I've been CNN. I was like, damn, this big news here. But yeah, he was obviously at the New York Stock Exchange, and he rang the bell, and yeah, big news, man. They're doing really big things. And you saw there was a post with him and Triple H, and it showed Triple H and The Rock back when they were wrestling, back in The Rock's old Rocky Maivia gear. And you sat there and saw Triple H, man, in the ring with him, Hunter Hearst Helmsley. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro, to realize that they're the heads of the company now, at least parts of it.
Yeah, the
Very, very
attitude era,
satisfying.
man. Yeah, the attitude era is taking over right now. And the crazy thing too, last night, how fitting that The Rock joined the board to WWE, and then last night on NXT, if some did see or not see, his daughter is the new general manager of NXT. So the
You saw
younger
that,
general
right?
manager in WWE. So I thought that was like everything was just happening all yesterday for them in a way. So
Yeah,
hey man,
man.
it's exciting times.
More power to him, yo. How do you feel about Ava Rain? Ava Rain, The Rock's daughter. How you feel about him?
And when I initially saw her the first time, I was like, okay, I ain't gonna say she's green. I never, been in a wrestling ring or, been there before, but she
Yeah,
needed some work or whatnot.
for
And
sure.
she was with the group Schism.
I
And I
saw.
was like,
Yeah.
okay, let's see how this goes and stuff like that. But you could tell on the mic she wasn't, she needed some work, even in the ring as well, though. But she looked just like her father. She looked just like, The Rock as well. So I'm excited for her. I feel like she needs some more work. And I guess that was, obviously said that also that the group Schism, didn't work out. The tag team
I
wanted to
saw
get
that.
released and, so yeah, but she's cool, though. I mean, I like that they, taking the time with her, though.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's definitely a good quality. We're gonna see what happens with her on the general manager scene. It is interesting to give her maybe she'll have kind of like a just in comparison, maybe like a Vicky Guerrero kind of. I'm the youngest one here, so I'll do what I want. I'm kind of annoying kind of status. I don't know. Maybe she'll just be like some crazy great matchmaker, and people will start loving her and shit. But I thought it was interesting too when I saw that. I'm like, damn, man, the Samoan families, they running wrestling right now.
Man,
Because
running
you can't
wrestling.
even in independence, man. If you got Zilla Fatu, you got Jacob Fatu. I mean, you got those guys is all over the place. And there's also so many promotions right now, man. Like I can't even keep up anymore. Like every 5 minutes, you saw Zilla Fatu supposed to be fighting Mr. Kennedy. I think in what is it, ZLW or something like that. It's a different promotion I never even heard of before, but
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, constantly got some new shit going on.
Now Jacob Fatu is the man right there.
Yeah,
Like I know he a little bit too. I don't want to say edgy, but I know They
Job done for real.
he get the job done. Put it like that,
Yeah,
though.
I saw some of his matches. He rough. He rough as shit.
Yes, he
Um,
is.
But I mean, it's fun though. But listen, guys, thank you guys so much for joining us today. If you haven't already, make sure that you like, share, subscribe. As you saw, we are back. Commission Talks is back, as well as later on. Please stick around at 9 p.m. for STR Straight Through the Ropes. We're gonna be doing Royal Rumble as well with the crew over there, and kind of going over some stuff. Hey, Dre, one thing we didn't get to talk about yesterday, bro, was
Yes.
the W2K24
Oh,
dropped, and
okay.
you
Yeah,
saw
yeah.
who was on the cover and everything. How'd you like
Yeah,
that?
I thought that we was gonna wait today to talk about it though, but it's
Yeah,
actually the better best though. Actually enjoyed your rant on TikTok about it. I thought that was hilarious though. How you got like 5 Cody Rhodes on the on the cover. But I gotta say, man, this is like one of the best covers I have seen in some time where it's
that is
like
true.
it's a lot of with both the deluxe and the standard edition, it's a lot of detail in the covers. Besides Cody and the three other Codys and Rhea
Yeah,
and Bianca, and hearing people's feedback on that, how they were upset about the deluxe edition that Bianca had to share the cover with Rhea Ripley, and I'm like, God, man, you can't make nobody happy
please, right?
nowadays. Just like to be honest with you, Bianca Belair is, hot. She's the hottest. She's doing her thing. But Rhea Ripley, this is last year was Rhea Ripley's year. So I
It
mean, like,
really was.
how you go with that? So just put both of them on the cover. And when the last time we really had like 2 people or 3 or 4 people or more on the cover of the game, besides I think that one that came out in 2020 with
Yeah,
Roman and
and
Becky
Becky.
on the cover.
That
Yeah.
was the
So
closest, yeah, because like that
yeah.
was my point too. Because when you before you used to have, it maybe a couple people that might have shared the cover spot, like you, but you still can have your shining star, and that was kind of like my only gripe, And I'm always going like, I don't know why I'm picking that. I do know why, and I guess I'll explain it a little bit. But it's just like this is it's one of them things like when they throw it in your face, man. It's like damn, like stop making me have to like this guy. Like that's what I
Mm.
don't like. I go against the grain, and I know that. I don't follow the rules all the way. I'm a little bit rebellious. So it's like whenever you set some shit up and you just making me have to like you, like I have, like look how important he is. You know what I mean? Like it feels like that is shit. And it's like you got this man took 3 spots on the cover in all areas of the arena and shit.
In all areas, though.
All areas of the arena, bro. Outside the ring, by the turnbuckle, middle of the ring, by the Titantron, under the Titan. Damn, all right, I get it.
even,
You like him,
even
right?
they used their pyro budget up for the cover too, as well,
Trying to
huh?
tell you, bro. Even the pyro had to go for Cody's cover. It was like Cody was
Oh
in,
man.
like hey Dre, like he was sitting there in the chair, like you got the pyro. Check. Yeah, you better have that pyro. You better get that shit right. I don't hate
Oh
Cody,
man.
bro, but it's like I hate when they try to shove motherfuckers down our throat, man. Like I just want to naturally like somebody. To this day, I still say I feel like Stone Cold Steve Austin was one of the most over wrestlers in history that I can remember. That nobody did anything special for us to like this guy. He fought Vince McMahon. That wasn't them making us like him. We just liked that motherfucker, man. And I guess because I
Mhm.
always have that to kind of, I'm not saying everybody got to be Stone Cold. I'm just saying that's how I organically just I like a wrestler, man. I like who I like because I like him. I don't like him because you're trying to make me like him. That almost makes me dislike. That was what happened with Roman Reigns when they were trying to push him to the moon and shit. But
Yeah. The
that's my
game, the
gripe with
game,
Cody. That's it.
yeah, the game looked nice though. Of
It
course,
do,
I'm a definitely copy. I think the only one I didn't get was the one with Becky and Roman. It just had so much bad reviews on it,
man.
and it was just
They
like the
missed.
glitches and everything. And so
Yeah,
that was the only one I did not get. But every year the game came out, man. I'm cool that they got the casket match, special guest referee,
yep.
the Garland matches, some other stuff though. But hey, it's cool. It's real cool. I mean, who else probably would be on the cover besides Cody? So
It's true.
hey.
Yeah, yeah, I can see. I can see how they set this one up. It really does look like it's going to be interesting. I am a little over 2K with wrestling games, but we'll see. We don't got no other options right now. AEW gave you I think an interesting perspective on like another side. You know, they went back to a little bit more of the older day with the kind
Yeah,
of No Mercy
arcade.
graphics and
Yeah, the
yeah,
arcade
stuff like
feel.
that.
Yeah.
I enjoy shit like that, but I mean, the games that I enjoyed really, I don't know if it's just because I was younger, but we had a segment one time on here, but like W Attitude, and I just like the environment and being able to just fight and brawl and hit your moves. These dudes are like, you can do every fucking thing. Like, all right, I got you, but damn, I just want to have fun. Like, I don't want to,
Oh, okay. So
you know what I mean?
so you don't, you basically the simulation, value of the game is, too much for you. You like the arcade feel of it
Yeah,
more
sometimes I
so.
just like to play, you know what I mean? Like I
Yeah,
don't want to
yeah,
have to
yeah.
do like, learn the whole fucking manual, go to college for it, and then, I just like to engage, but I also like, the actual story and development of the game. That's what I play. I play for like the universe mode. I play for all that shit.
See,
Like I
yeah,
love
see,
that stuff.
the universe mode is my mode, and I think that's why I like the WWE 2K, I guess, new simulator, whatever you want to call it, because
Yeah.
it's the actual feel of it from the crowd, the looks, the lightning,
Yeah.
all of that, and hearing all the reviews from the AEW Fight Forever game, and it was just some things that I sort of been looking for or have looked at and liked in WWE games that I was just
Yeah.
like, I don't know if I'm gonna like that though. But it was just some cute, cool features like you can ride down on the skateboard on Darby Allin skateboard in the
Yeah.
ring and
Yeah.
some shit like that.
And
And
shit like that's fun.
yeah, and intergender matches, men and women. I was like, okay, that's kind of cool
I
though.
wish that WWE would get their shit together with that. Like, why
Yeah,
not at this
like
point? Yeah.
but hey, but the thing with AEW, I feel like they were their game. They delayed it for some time, but at the same time, everyone wasn't in it. But as time go on, I feel like which instead of keep coming out with a new game, they
Yeah.
just come up with new characters to put into the game and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Very true. Yeah.
I'm gonna check it
Yeah.
out though. It's on
I am
sale too.
too. Yeah, I talk shit, but I'm gonna buy it. I'll be there. I'll be playing. I've had every single one since I don't remember the last WWE game that I haven't gotten. I think I've had every single one all the way back since Warzone. There has not been one game that I've
Yeah.
missed since. Yeah, I've gotten every one every year.
I didn't have the first SmackDown. A neighbor of mine had it, and I had SmackDown 2 Know Your Role,
Oh, okay,
and we traded, we swapped. And I remember my mother got so mad. She was like, "I bought you that daggone game. You been
bruh.
giving up because you didn't trust the dude to bring it back or whatever." But
Yeah,
we
yeah,
just swapped it, and I was like, "Oh shit, this song cool, man." So
yeah.
yeah, I had every last one, man, except 2K20 when it came
2K20,
out.
yeah, yeah. You ain't missing nothing with that shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see. But yeah, I'm excited about the new game. I'm definitely gonna get it, create my characters and shit.
Another thing someone mentioned though on TikTok, I follow him, and he said one interesting thing: do people care about the cover, even though they sort of make it sort of a big deal in a way? Do people really care about who's going to be on the cover when a lot of people buy the games digitally? So it's just
Ooh,
going to
good
be like the
point.
title right there on your PlayStation or Xbox. So you're really not going to really care. You're just going to click on the title and just go to the game rather than having the actual physical copy.
Well, that is a good ass point, and I did not think until you actually just mentioned that right there. I honestly did not think about it. I haven't hard copied a game. I don't even know the last
Mhm.
game in the last like
Exactly,
10 years.
exactly.
But
Uh-huh.
like you did just also say in that description as well, literally, every time I go to put on WWE 2K 23, I see John Cena immediately. So if somebody else
Mhm.
is seeing John Cena, then that's still publicity. So I mean, that's one of the big reasons why you see the people that are on the cover, especially because those are people who are getting recognized as star pushers, man. The ones who you see that guy like, oh, that's Cody Rhodes, I know him. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit.
Yeah,
So
I
I
got you.
think it still matters, but you're absolutely right. I mean, I don't know if it matters as much as it did before when you were sitting
Mhm.
there, just passing by and you had the hard copy and you had the collector's edition and all that. I mean, people still buy shit for those reasons too, though. But
Mhm.
interesting, bro. I mean, I'm still gonna get it, like you said. I'm gonna go check it out. Hopefully, it's great. Still
I'm
be a good
excited for the
game.
40 years of WrestleMania.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that. I've always been one of the ones who I play as the old dudes more than I play as the new dudes. I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm Bret Hart. I'm everybody.
Bret
Macho
Hart.
Man. I'm all the time. Like Shawn Michaels versus Bret. I'm doing that shit all day when I'm playing 2K all the time. So
Oh, okay.
listen, that's
I
just me.
probably get Macho Man. Hulk
Oh yeah.
Hogan, and I think everybody. yeah, you get Hulk Hogan or whatever. But I pick Macho Man though. Macho
Macho.
Man and hit the elbow from the top rope or something like that. As far as old school wrestlers though, I wouldn't wrestle Andre though. I'll probably beat him.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
Andre.
wrestle him.
I had a, I
Yeah,
had a,
you probably can't pick him up.
we had a. I was doing a. My son likes playing with us sometimes. I was doing a Royal Rumble. We gonna talk about the Royal Rumble. We about to get to it, but I was doing a Royal Rumble match, and Andre the Giant came out, man. And it's crazy, like when you see the size difference in the ring for like how they make it in the game. This motherfucker was like nobody else was even there. I was like, damn, y'all ain't waste no time with this dude. But
Yeah,
I
that's
threw
what's
his ass out too.
up.
Unrealistic, but I threw his ass out. But yeah, bro. I
Man,
mean, definitely a lot of fun. I love wrestling games. I always have. But
yeah.
yeah, but yo, Dre, man. So we got this Saturday, man. We got the Royal Rumble event happening. Now, this is my favorite pay-per-view of the year, man. What about you?
Uh, it's one of because the whole mystique with it, the countdown, and who's going to be in the Royal Rumble, and just yeah, it's awesome, man. This is
Yeah,
the road to WrestleMania. WrestleMania is my show, man. I got goosebumps all the whole night watching it, and the
yeah,
fact that it's 2 nights. We talked about this point, well, a point where how Monday Night Raw was 2 hours, and when they went to 3 hours, it was like, oh hell yeah, man, more
exactly.
Raw. And when they went to 2 nights, I was like, damn, how they gonna do that? And now to me, I'm like, oh shit, I love it, man. More,
I love
more,
it.
more WrestleMania,
Yeah,
But hey, man, this is the kickoff, the road to WrestleMania,
yeah.
and the way things looking, it's looking interesting. It's looking interesting. I don't know
I
exactly who all in it though, but
Yeah, I firmly agree with you, bro. This, in my opinion, is going to be one of the most interesting Royal
Royal
Rumbles
Rumbles.
in last times, man. Because first of all, there's so much difference with the company. There's so much going on. There's so much that's being innovated. Like we were talking about yesterday, one of the things that happened on SmackDown last week was they're retransitioning shit that people love, man. Shit that changed for no reason. The things that people miss, bringing back Pete
Mhm.
Dunne from Butch, and you know what I'm saying. I think somebody even said, Dewdrop, and she was Dewdrop the whole time. Like this lady had no character. She was fucking, a comedy gimmick. And then they brought her back as Piper Niven, and at least she got her name. You know what I'm saying? Like small
Yeah.
details like that can tell you, like, the care for the talent and the product that they're putting out. So I feel like with all this change, man, and we know how serious the road to WrestleMania is, I feel like this is going to be an incredible show, man. I feel like we're going to have a lot of surprises. We're going to
Yeah.
have a lot of, like, I don't think this is going to be boring. If this is boring, I'll be shocked as shit. Like,
I don't think so because just
I'll be
like how you
shocked.
just said with everything within the last 72, 48 hours,
Hmm.
the news that broke in WWE is the first pay-per-view of 2024, and
Yeah.
just think about the lineup following Royal Rumble and where they at next month. They in Australia,
Australia. Elimination Chamber.
Perth,
Yep.
Australia, WrestleMania in Philadelphia, Backlash is in Paris, France.
Woo.
They got
Gotta miss out.
Clash of whatever that event in is in uh, uh Germany or whatever like that. But yeah, so it's just like this
Man,
year for them is monumental though. Like
you absolutely right.
even the Netflix thing that we were just talking about yesterday, man. Like the first sporting entertainment live show coming to Netflix. That's groundbreaking. That's really groundbreaking. And I feel like also coming off last year's Royal Rumble and how that culminated with Sami Zayn taking the chair to Roman Reigns back and sort of the meltdown of the bloodline, and you coming back into this Royal Rumble and this new year with a whole lot of hell of the momentum.
Yep.
Man, like
Yeah. It's a lot. It's
it,
a
and
lot, bro.
even with that promo on Monday night with Cody and Punk now and CM Punk, I mean Seth Rollins injury, it everything throws a ball into a lot of things, even The Rock. So
Yeah.
I
Even
don't
The
know
Rock.
how this is gonna go down.
Yeah, what's up, Lewis? Thanks for following, bro. He said, yeah, Royal
Hey,
Rumble second best. Yeah, you agree with to my opinion, man, Royal Rumble is just my favorite. It's just my favorite. I always had a special place. I actually did on TikTok. If you guys want to check it out, it's my top 5 favorite Royal
so
Rumbles of all time.
what's your top three pay per views?
top 3 pay-per-views is definitely Royal Rumble, and then it's definitely WrestleMania, and then it's SummerSlam. It's got to be those 3. You know?
Okay. Not just WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, and Money in the Bank.
Oh, you liked Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank is a game changer, bro. Wasn't it? Some special shit.
Yeah, I liked it when it was just special at WrestleMania. But SummerSlam for me over the last couple of years, it didn't get that feel. Even Royal Rumble, I understand Royal Rumble is Royal Rumble, but it just haven't got that big enough feel. And I don't know. It been lacking though. And I think what made me probably feel that way with all those 8+ years where SummerSlam was taking place in LA every single year, and I was like, what is this about? But
good point.
But Money in the Bank definitely, because the whole the ladder match, possible cash-ins, and it been some great moments at Money in the Bank. The first live event back with the fans, and we see Roman Reigns win and John Cena come out. Roof
That's
blow
right. I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right.
CM Punk, John Cena, blew Vince McMahon the kiss, and he won his title and went home and put it in the refrigerator. That happened at Money in the Bank. So some real cool moments that happened at Money in the Bank, in my opinion. So
good shit, Dre. Damn, I forgot about some of that actually. Yeah, Money. Yeah, hey, listen, I'm not arguing with you there for sure, because Money in the Bank, just the match alone brings so much for the year, because it's like that one contract, man. It's always a speculation. It's always a surprising moment that can pop out, man. And we still got one running around. Who won last year? What women won last year? Because she cashed in, didn't she? Io. Yeah.
Money in the Bank. Yes.
There you go, right there.
Yeah,
you're absolutely right.
Yeah. She won it last year, and obviously, Priest still got his.
Gunther, my new favorite to win the world title. Okay, listen, we gonna talk about that, man. If Gunther comes out, and now all of a sudden everybody's switching up. Actually, right before we get to the Royal, let's have a quick discussion real quick. I want to say this while we're talking about this real fast. Listen, I don't know if everybody's paying attention, man. I've been saying this shit all day and some of yesterday. WWE, I feel like, is trolling everybody ass right now. I think they're doing it. I think it is being set up deliberately, because they're throwing everybody off track, and it is phenomenal in my opinion. Because one second you hear Sasha Banks coming to WWE, next second you hear Sasha Banks going to AEW, next thing you hear it's constant, just this way and that way and this way. I don't think we know what the hell is going on right now. I think everybody can safely say that. Gunther coming out of nowhere and talking to Seth. Now it's Gunther's going to fight. Before it was CM Punk. But nobody knows what's going on right now.
And I love it, though. And I just, before we got on, I seen 3 matches that was supposed to have been rumored. And it was Seth and Gunther. And I was like, okay, they just with Gunther coming out on Monday night, and the whole CM Punk and Cody Rhodes promo was interesting. But besides that, I love it because it gives that little bit unpredictability in it, because some things can be very predictable, which I think everyone feel like it's going to be Seth and CM Punk throughout what happened following Survivor Series and everything. So the way they go now, man, I'm loving it.
Me too, and like you just said, like you even saw. I don't know if people saw it today that they're saying now that there's word that Cody Rhodes is not going to be in the main event, and I'm like, why would they come out and say that? Who said that? Every 5 minutes we got some new news about something happening. And like you said, we've been so used to the predictability. I think that people just think they know before things are happening. And that's why, like I said, I know I'm fantasy booker of the year. I'm always trying to do some shit that just makes sense to me. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Just shit that I could put together that I would write if I was that's how I like to pick shit. But I don't just go off of what everybody's saying, because I literally think, and I said it DX, Shawn Michaels and Triple H up in there being creative on NXT or whatever. That motherfucker's in there just tell him that shit. I can see it, because he even do the Easter egg shit too. Triple H does shit like that. I can see them trolling the shit out of everybody, bro. So
I feel like that's what they are, because Seth Rollins came out there crying, and I was like, well, damn, okay, what is he doing? Is he about to retire, give it up, or what?
We talking about I lost my smile. Remember all that shit? that was Shawn Michaels.
Exactly. And just how you said, Gunther came out of the
Bro,
blue. Like
out of
he talking
nowhere.
about, I'm gonna win the World Heavyweight Championship, and I'm gonna win the Royal Rumble, and choose you at WrestleMania, and then the Cody and Punk promo was unexpectedly like, okay, raised
Completely.
eyebrows. So it was just okay. Okay, all right.
It's
I see what they're
interesting.
doing.
It's interesting as hell. You don't know what to. That's why, yo, listen. I am anticipating this Royal Rumble match more than any pay per view I can remember in a while, yo. I cannot wait till I don't know what the fuck's going to happen. Anything can happen. We're gonna talk about our predictions tonight. Let's go ahead and jump into it a little bit. Dres, get to some of the brass tacks here. So we do have
Okay.
the Royal Rumble match, and I think I remembered most of the matches. It's not that many matches on here, but just definitely remind me if I forgot some. First off,
Okay.
first match we're gonna talk about outside of the actual Rumble events. We're gonna do the matches first, then we'll get to the Rumbles if that's cool. This is the first match we got. This Logan Paul versus KO. Dre, what's your thoughts on this match, bro?
Ah man.
Uh-oh.
The well, I see they need an opponent, obviously, for Logan Paul to face, and since Logan Paul been coming in WWE, excuse me, he been facing top tier guys and stuff. And I
Yeah,
think the only one that was really interesting in a way, and I think it had to do with more so athleticism between the two, was Ricochet,
yeah,
and that just sort of ended flat with that, and but we go with this, and I think it's just a match for Logan Paul to have a one-on-one match. You
true.
know, just put KO over, KO put Logan Paul over, and Logan Paul retains the title. I don't know, somebody from his prime, organization or whatever is gonna cause KO the matchup, and uh, Logan Paul gonna KO Kevin Owens, and that's how that goes. But I just see this is just a filler match in a way for Logan Paul to get to WrestleMania until he drops the title. But we all
Yeah,
know him winning the title was just for
publicity
this
stunt.
publicity stunt. Put the title on your podcast, wear it on your podcast, wear it in the shower,
Right.
or
You're right.
do whatever, and talk about it or whatever. So I
Yeah,
seen a picture he took on social media. He just got the title and just the branding, name and stuff. So hey, man, it's gonna be a good match. It's gonna be a good match. I can't say nothing bad about Logan Paul. He definitely been one of the best outsiders who came into the WWE and really learned what it is. Now, it's been some other guy. Now,
definitely.
Bad Bunny is the only other one. Like for real, I'm waiting to see Bad Bunny versus Logan Paul. I don't know if we ever get there though, but
It
I feel
might
like
get
them
there.
two has been like the best like outside wrestlers. But Logan Paul, man, is just he's
Yeah.
he's
He's a
he's
natural athlete,
he's
man.
a
That
there we
motherfucker
go.
can do anything
There you
and
go.
probably be fantastic at it. It's just some people are just like John Jones. It's a lot of people that are just like that, bro. Just got talent and every damn thing they try to do athletically.
Yeah, and
But
then
but that's
they
interesting.
hate.
That let me get this
Yeah,
comment too.
don't everybody hate the Logan Paul brothers as it is though?
Yeah, yeah, they
Yeah.
do. Paul
So
because of the
that's
payday. Okay, you think Paul's
yeah.
gonna take because of the payday? I
Mhm.
I think that this match, like you said, I definitely feel like it's a filler as well. But I feel like we could get swerved on this match. I feel like that there could be a swerve. I feel like they could let KO take that, man. Like you said too.
Mm,
I think he had it was a publicity stunt. I think they tried it, they did it. He had the belt for a while. It was fun. Um Paul taking an L, I don't know if it would really do anything to him. I mean, like you said, he's had an incredibly successful year. He can come back and, he can get thrown into a triple threat match with somebody or, do some kind of heat or whatever. Like you said, even a Bad Bunny thing. Like you just said, like I think Logan Paul's performance can go into something at Mania without any title being invested, but they could use this to build up KO because I think KO needs this win. I ain't gonna lie. Like
I,
if it is a disqualification win, I mean, it is what it is. But I think KO needs this win in a way.
no, I agree with you. Kevin Owens need just about everything, in my
Yeah.
opinion. He
Yeah,
he
you're
need
right.
everything. Like Kevin Owens, Kevin Owens, and another one just off the top of my head because I'm a fan of her. I like her, and what she did in NXT with Shayna Baszler. I feel like her
Oh,
Shayna
yes.
Baszler. They need to just keep her out of tag teams. Now she's teaming
Please.
with Zoe Starks, and she's just such a badass on her own, and and especially Kevin Owens. We talked
Yeah.
about it last night, how the first night on NXT, how he powerbombed Sami Zayn and turned on his friend. Hell, I didn't know about the damn story, or he was his friend, and till it shit happened, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit, this is good. But he was a badass, and now it's just like, okay, he just fight, and lose,
That's
lose,
it.
lose. But and it's like nothing else, goes on with KO. I mean, he had his moment when won the Universal Championship and that fatal 4-way match on Monday Night Raw some years ago. But Kevin Owens do need something. But I also look at this as like in a way of uh, Seth Rollins being in a Seth Rollins Roman Reigns way, because Logan Paul is a mega superstar, social media superstar, blase million followers, so
Yeah.
it's gonna be viewed X amount of time. So I feel like whoever beats Logan Paul for that title needs to needs to be um in that position where they're gonna be better off
Got you.
after Logan Paul drops it. And I think Kevin Owens could be that person, but I feel like in a way it's like a switch with KO. He just need to
Yeah, yeah.
snap
I no,
into it
I
and
understand what
and
you're
get
saying.
with it.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
completely understand what you're saying. Even the win over Logan wouldn't really, you don't feel like it would really push KO to a higher
no,
caliber where it could possibly push somebody else. I agree with you. I ain't gonna lie. I definitely agree with you. But that's why I'm saying, like, I feel like he just needs to win. Because it's like
yeah.
I don't think it would do well for him. I mean, I think it would definitely win would do well for somebody else taking it from Logan. I agree. But
Because he
I
hasn't
can
been doing nothing. He
yeah, he
won the
hasn't
title
really been
last
doing
year,
that.
the tag titles, and they got split with Sammy and KO, and it's like,
That's it. Yeah, that
what to
that whole
do?
thing with the bloodline stuff was, I mean, it was great, but after that shit happened, it was a wrap, man. Even Sammy too. Sammy disappeared, and he kind of had this moment, but still kind of digging in people business shit. Wasn't really having nothing of his own. But
Hmm.
we'll see. But all right, so I'm gonna say KO. You said Logan, so we disagreeing. So let's go. All right, so we
Okay.
already on the way. So I got so we got our first match down. Second match. Now, unless there's another match, somebody in the comments please correct me. I don't know. I didn't remember anything else but the main event match, which is definitely going to be the Fatal 4-Way for the Universal WWE Championship, whatever the fuck they call it. I don't even know how to say the name of that belt. We don't see it, so I don't know what the fuck it is.
Hey, we
But
don't see it at all.
we don't see it. I don't know idea what it is. We got Roman Reigns versus Randy Orton versus AJ Styles versus LA Knight. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess Dre, I'll go ahead and kick this one off, man, just to kind of give
Okay.
my ideas about this match right here. I personally do not know what can happen in this match right here, bro. I'm not gonna lie. A big part of me is saying Roman's definitely gonna win. And this isn't surrounding any Rock talk or anything like that. This is just surrounding, unless something's going on with Roman where he is getting some shit and something's happening where he just really can't go like that right now for whatever reason. It's possible, you know what I'm saying? We know his history and things like that. I don't know. So it could be something where, this could be used as a way to kind of keep him as fresh as possible so he can do something at Mania and really maybe get hit early on and go to this dip to the side and then just, AJ and Randy and LA Knight just really go at it for most of the match. It's a possibility. They made a fatal 4-way at the beginning of the year, for a person who's been kind of really part-time for a reason, in my opinion, just business-wise. But I can see him sneaking in and taking the win from somebody on some sneaky heel shit and getting it. And I wouldn't be mad at it. I definitely don't want Roman to lose the title at this. I don't feel like this level right here would be, if somebody having a reign this long and then you lose it because it's a fatal 4-way. I think that's dismissive in a way. You want to see, I've said it multiple fucking times, you want to see either Roman losing straight up and somebody just pins his ass to the floor and takes the title, so that man is given all of that fucking glory with that title as well, or you want to see some crazy ass shock the world shit. And that's been my phrase since he's had it, man. Crazy ass shock the world, or just let him be pinned and defeated properly. But I'm gonna have to go with Roman on this, and I think AJ's gonna take the pin. As crazy as that fucking sounds.
Hmm.
How you feel, bro?
Okay. Just like you said, man. I think you're right. It's only these two matches, these two single matches, and the Rumble matches, and that make me think they got something big planned.
For
They
real.
got something really, really big planned, and I think with the Rumble, both Rumble matches about an hour, just about an hour, and of course the main event, and that leaves time for any other, just
Any
in case you
craziness?
want to have
Yeah.
some, yeah, some craziness. But with this matchup, I found it to be weird for Roman Reigns to act the way he did when he the one who came down and messed up the match. But it was a triple threat match, so why did the match continue? So that was a crazy thing. But
Whatever they want to do, right?
whatever they want to do, uh, I see AJ taking a pin now with this matchup. Roman Reigns can do what he do is maybe come in and sneak this, but I think he should just nah, man, come on, go all the way in. And if
Yo,
you taking on The Rock at WrestleMania, you don't need no cheap ass, victory on your mark, man. You need to um, I want to see Roman Reigns literally get his ass whooped throughout the whole match or so, and then he, come back and destroy all three of them and
you're right.
stack all three of them on top of each other and
Yeah.
pin them.
Ooh, listen, I personally, before we get into whoever's next with the title, I don't even give a fuck if it's just these next 2 months or whatever until Mania. I personally want to see that freaking vicious Roman Reigns back, yo. When he first came, that whole smash him, stack him, pin him. I want to see that talking shit to the camera. Roman was a fucking animal when he first came with Paul Heyman, bro. And I
Mhm.
miss that shit. You know what I'm saying? I miss it. I miss him being like, fuck everybody. I don't care about even my family. Nope. You all under me. You understand? Like, I miss that shit. It's definitely changed. You know what I'm saying? You see him getting weaker and this and that or whatever. But I feel like, would be the perfect time to flip the script a little bit. With The Rock coming in, like, are y'all crazy? Have y'all forgot who the fuck I am? I'm the Trump. Let
Mhm.
me remind y'all. And then, like you said, that would be some shock shit. Roman goes in there and just fucking smashes them. Like, that would be a build for Mania on some whether he versus whoever he versus. That would be a build. If Roman goes in there and they might jump him and do this, but then Roman gets up and just fucking spear, Superman, just fucking chair shot, just and
Eh, eh,
destroys
eh,
the
he could do it that way, but in a way, I kind of like seeing it being like sort of everyone is hitting they finisher on everyone just about, and
yeah,
Roman Reigns comes in. AJ hit the phenomenal forearm on Randy. LA Knight came in, hit the blunt force trauma on AJ.
yeah.
So Roman came in and spared uh, LA Knight, and then he just stacked all of them and then pinned them like that. But it could be other ways where he could be real dominant. But I feel like uh he gotta go extra hard going up until WrestleMania
WrestleMania.
if he's
I
taking
agree.
off the Rock. So
Yeah, I agree, man. They have to establish him because there's no way they can ignore the talk of you ain't been here, bro. I don't even know what the fucking belt is called. I'll be honest. I don't even know what the belt is called. Universal Heavyweight WWE Champ, fucking all of them, whatever. I don't even know what it's called. I ain't seen the shit in so long. And
yeah,
but I'm not. I'm also not one of the people who are like, oh, but why is Roman the champ? No, no, he's definitely done his due. It's been 3 years. And he's been kicking ass for 3 years, yo. This recent year he has slowed down a little bit, but before that he was kicking ass. He was on every SmackDown. He was always defending on somebody. Listen, I give Roman his due, but
yeah, I
you're
give
right,
him his
bro.
due too, man. I
You
give
you right.
him his due. I see him winning. I don't see him losing this one. And
Yeah,
I want him to take some time off though. I feel like obviously that's what he been doing over the last couple of
yeah.
years. Is taking time
Yo,
off.
Dre
And
be
I mean
Dre be fucking throwing shade on the sly and shit.
but just go away for right now, Roman. And just
Yeah,
just get your shit together. Just spend time with the kids, the family,
yeah,
and when
yeah,
you
yeah,
come back, just be back for some time. I think
yeah.
we over the last couple of years. I feel like Roman. I always say this: Roman Reigns got bit by the Brock Lesnar bug, man. You never
Mm,
saw Brock Lesnar. He just popped up every now and then, and that's exactly what Roman Reigns doing. And
yeah.
I get it. It's big time. You're an attraction now. People, when you're on the card and when Roman Reigns is on the show, they promote him. Ain't
Oh yeah.
no way you turning on SmackDown and you did not see Roman Reigns being on the show the week prior. He ain't gonna be on there. He ain't going.
Right.
So I get that. Like you're in a different light now, where you're in a special attraction now. Like
You're right.
so,
You're
I
right.
definitely get it though. So I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens next. One thing I can firmly say I believe is when Roman does take his break and he goes away and does however they're going to do it, because like we said, we don't fucking know what's going to happen. But I definitely do think he's going to take a nice break, and I think it's going to be a well deserved break. And when he does come back, we're going to love to see Roman Reigns back. I feel that way. I feel like a lot of
Yeah,
people are going to be like that. Pop going to be crazy when they hear that fucking music come on. They're going to be like Roman's back, and I think it's well deserved. And he
it's
wouldn't
gonna
need a
be insane.
title. He wouldn't need anything.
It's gonna be insane. And then with everything, like I just said, just with we talked about yesterday and everything, and him taking time off. Him and Seth Rollins will come back around the perfect time, with everything starting to heat up in the fall of 2024 and
Yeah.
at the beginning of 2025. So, whew, like
Interesting, bro.
it's gonna be
Interesting.
crazy.
It's gonna be
And,
crazy, man.
and one thing, just by that time, we won't even know who will be. All we know that it will be a new WWE Universal Champion and a new World Heavyweight Champion, but who will
Yep.
it be?
Who will it be? Who's gonna start off the next year, man? We got this year. I mean, we've had these champions for a while. Even Seth. Seth had his
Hmm.
title. Gunther's had his title. Even Io a little bit. Io's had her title for a little while. Rhea's had her. The Judgment Day tag team, both fucking tag. Ain't been another tag. I don't even remember the other tag team champions and shit. I mean, it's been a lot of same, and I feel like we're about to get a lot of different. But a good point, bro. I feel like we both got Roman. And yeah, I like your theory better, man. Like I would love to see Roman coming on some crazy shit. I feel like he's gonna be on some sly shit because that's how it's been, but it could be different. So I hope he does
Hmm.
come on some brawly shit. All right. So we got the business out the way. Let's get to the fun shit now. Here we go. We're gonna start with the women's Royal Rumble match. That's right. All right. So this is the first match here. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the first match on the card
Yes,
because it
yes.
usually is. We got the women's Royal Rumble match. Now I saw this picture here, and there's a couple of predictions that are jumping in here.
Oh, that's
Dre,
nice.
let's go ahead and let you go ahead and shine light. Give me three predictions of some people that you would not think but are going to come out on this Royal Rumble.
Well, I'm gonna start with the first one in the middle, AJ Lee. Though I think ever
Yeah,
since CM Punk returned, everyone been clamoring for AJ Lee.
yeah.
Uh, so I think that would be a shocking one. Okay, okay. That's Sasha Banks beside her. Okay, I thought that was Alicia Fox. No, no funny, no funny, no funny. I'm not being funny.
Oh
I
shit,
was just trying to figure
Alicia.
that out. But I like Alicia. I like Alicia Fox.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh, shoot, who else is up here?
Yeah,
But
we got yeah.
Alexa Bliss. I haven't seen her in a while. That was my girl, man. I really, I don't think Charlotte's gonna be in it, but unless
Yeah, I
she,
definitely don't think
got
Charlotte's gonna be in it.
uh recover, faster than she did though. But I think Jay Cargill is like the well, mine's.
Yeah,
Obviously AJ AJ Lee will be a shocker. Um, who Naomi returning to WWE would definitely be a shocker.
yeah.
Trish Stratus is my all-time favorite women's champion or women's wrestler of all time. So it'd
Okay.
just be good to just see her.
Yeah.
Uh, and like I said, Jade Cargill, I think is everyone is buzzing about what she gonna do, how she gonna look, how she gonna move, and this got to be her moment to be in the Rumble. But if you asking me who I pick to be the odds-on favorite, or we just want to stick with
Yeah, like
speculations on who will.
who's your three surprises? Like
Okay,
three
just the three
surprise entrances
surprises.
just out of anybody. Who's three
Okay,
people you were like,
surprise.
man? Let me see if they come in, or you think they may show up.
Okay, number one obviously is Jade Cargill. Number one would
Jade.
be probably Jade. Uh, Number two, um, I'm a fan of hers in NXT. Just give her, some shine. I think she grown on me whole lot, and I think you're gonna see more of her in the future. It's Lash Legend. I like Lash
Okay.
Legend. I
Okay.
think she'll be a surprise women pick in the Rumble. Um, and I want to say Naomi. Now
Naomi.
Naomi, I just don't think
Good
AJ is
three.
gonna be in it. AJ, if she is, it'll be fucking
She
surprising.
training, bro. She training with
Yeah,
CM Punk pretty hard. That she's showing
yeah, but
in things recently.
yeah, she does that show though, Heels. So she wrestles in that
That's
show
right.
too.
That's
So
right. I didn't.
I wouldn't
Don't
be
do
able
that.
to, distinguish both. So it's kind of
Yeah,
cool.
that's true.
So Naomi, haven't seen her in a while. So Naomi will be great.
Yeah.
Sasha, I would love to see Sasha, but the only thing I've been hearing about Sasha lately is just the money, the money, the money. Like so I want to see her do some
What's going
wrestling
on,
with it.
brother?
So
Game with
so
Liam. How you doing, Game with Liam? Nice.
hey,
Thanks for
appreciate it,
dropping by,
appreciate it.
bro.
So
So you got
yeah,
those three. Okay.
yeah,
Let
just
me
those
see.
three right there.
Let me see. I definitely agree with you. One of my three that I think we're definitely going to see in this Rumble for the women's is definitely going to be Naomi. I think Naomi is returning to the ring. She just left, what's it called? And of course, right on time for, the Royal Rumble. For her to miss that, I highly, doubt it. I think Naomi just needed a change of scenery, yo. She's been down with WWE for a long time now. And yeah, maybe she has a couple gripes, maybe she has somebody in her ear, who knows. But I'm not saying she, chose to do what somebody else wanted to do. But I think getting out and kind of just, being able to explore something else, a different realm, maybe even challenge herself, but I
Now,
definitely think she coming home.
I was a fan of what they did a couple of years ago with Mickey James. When Mickey James was the TNA Impact Knockouts Women's Champion, and they announced. Well, I wasn't a fan that they announced it earlier, but I liked the idea of
Yeah,
that. Mickey, obviously, I think because they did her wrong during the pandemic,
that's
and
right. With that
you
garbage
know,
bag shit. Yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah,
remember that.
yeah. So that was a way of making it up to her. But I thought that was a hell of a cool idea to have a women's champion from another promotion, men or women, but it was Mickey at that point to be in the Rumble. So that'll
Yeah.
be cool if we saw something like that.
Yeah, yeah, that would definitely be pretty cool, man. Yeah, we got so I definitely would say Naomi. I think AJ is gonna make an appearance, man. I think AJ is I think she's gonna jump in there. People have been talking about her. I've been hearing her name get thrown around a lot. And in this season of craziness going on, I think we could possibly say she's been one name that we haven't seen. And now that Punk just came back, I think Punk is probably in her ear, like, come on, go jump in that Rumble right now. So I'm gonna say AJ, Naomi, and then as far as like somebody else that would jump up in there, man, on the women's side, oh man, I like, you know, I know Sasha Banks ain't gonna be there, but at the same time, not gonna lie to you, bro, I feel like Sasha Banks ain't gonna be there, just like I knew CM Punk wasn't gonna be at Survivor Series. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I don't see her coming out into the Rumble though, because the one thing about the entrances coming into the Rumble, there are some who just come there just to be like the shock, surprise. Oh, we're glad to see her again or whatever. But then there's other ones who come, and when they come into the Rumble, you got to get thrown out. So it's almost like a instant loss if you're coming for the first time in a way. So you
And
know, if Jade does come in there, she getting thrown out. She ain't winning that shit. I mean, I don't think so.
and that's what I was about to go at with the woman one, man. You got so many like great picks who could, possibly be in this
Yeah.
surprise pick. So you're talking about not even the women who's here on a weekly basis, and then you
Yep.
throw in AJ Lee and Sasha Banks and Naomi and Jade
Yeah.
Cargill and all these other women. It's like, well, damn,
You got
like
NXT, you got Roxanne Perez,
NXT.
you got there's a bunch of
Yeah.
people that could jump up in there, man, because there's no women's matches on the card. So it's not like there's everybody's up for grabs, man. You got just the regular ones that we know, the big names. We got Becky, Bailey, Nia Jax, like you said, Shayna Baszler's gonna jump, Zoe Stark's probably gonna jump in. Bianca, Asuka, you got there's a lot of women who are going to be jumping
Mhm.
on these things, plus the surprises. All right, let's start. Let's get to the let's get to the bare bones here. So we got our surprise. I'm gonna say Sasha is my third. I'm gonna say I think Sasha might just make an appearance. That's just throwing it out there into the ether. If it happens, it happens. All right, I'm gonna give you my pick for who I think is winning this shit. and I'll give you whatever reasons why if you want it. I
Okay.
definitely feel super confident. I don't give a fuck about even with the crazy random stuff that's going on. I'm positive that my baby Bailey gonna win this motherfucking women's Royal Rumble, bro. I mean, the storyline is so developed, so ready. You know what I'm saying? Even to the point, like I said, Bailey over there growing her hair back. I got a feeling that WrestleMania we gonna see Bailey versus Io, and for some reason, I kind of feel like she coming out with inflatable buddies, and it's gonna be crazy, and them motherfuckers gonna go crazy for her ass, yo. I don't know, but I definitely feel Bailey's winning the Royal Rumble. What you got? What you got,
Okay.
Dre?
Okay. All right, man. I'm gonna say I agree with you. I feel like Bailey, man, like
Yeah.
over the last year and a half or so, she has been putting a lot of other women over, as well as Bianca, whether it's her own teammates or whatever. I think Bailey
Yep.
has just been really killing it though. She's been a heel for some time though.
Yeah.
But
Really, like
I don't
3 years
see
almost.
yeah, I don't really see her going back to the inflatable buddy things or whatever. I feel like, I think she got to grow, continuing growing.
Yeah.
And it was like she was a kid with all that, and she became a woman when she switched that from the character now she in. And I feel like, to keep going and keeping up with every other woman on the roster who may come back or who may be in the Rumble, I feel like she got to like really go all the way out with it. But I
Yeah.
feel like Bailey is going to win the Royal Rumble. Um, I believe Charlotte won it, Becky had won it, and Bianca had won it. So just about all the four horsewomen have won. I don't think Sasha won it, but just
Yeah. I don't think
about
Sasha won it. Yeah. Becky,
you
Bailey,
know
and Becky, Charlotte.
Oscar,
Damn, couldn't get that out.
Oscar even won the Royal Rumble match. So I
Yeah,
feel like
that's right.
every top woman, in the women's division, that's sort of outside of that four horsewomen, beside of Sasha, has won the Royal Rumble. And I feel like Bailey it's her time. It's her moment to come up next and to win it.
My man's name is Will Win.
Will
Bailey
win.
winning, Logan winning, and Roman retains. All right, well, all right, we got it, bro. Yeah, I agree. I think we pretty much all agree. I think I said KO, but yeah, but Logan winning, Roman retains. Definitely agree with
Wow.
you there. Look at this
Did
guy.
you
Look at this
see
guy.
his? Did you
Nick
see his
Aldis.
match?
Nick Aldis winning all the world.
Can we talk about that though? Like, I
Listen,
mean,
man,
I
that's some
don't see
crazy shit.
him. That is a curveball. That
Yeah,
is that is.
that would
But
be a
you but
shitty curveball, though. Like, what the fuck is this? Why?
I wouldn't say it's shitty. We gonna have a little
Yeah.
debate here, I guess. I wouldn't say it
Okay.
because they building the seeds with it though. If you haven't been noticing, something is going on with. Okay, now I don't think it's going to happen, but
Yeah. Yeah.
if
No,
if
say
it
it.
does though, if it does though, they sort of building the seeds between Nick Aldis and Roman Reigns, or whatever. Like it just seems like Nick Aldis has this thing where he's just sort of disrespecting the tribal chief every time he gets in a way.
Yeah.
And he's just like, nah, I'm running the show. Even sat down with him in his locker room. Tall Paul ain't nah, man. Fatal forward. I don't know. It's just something about them that I feel like, you know,
Yeah. No, I
you know,
feel you. Yeah.
and it's going to be a moment, segment, whatever it is, to where Nick Aldis have to get pulled out of the GM role. I'm pretty sure they only put him there just, hey,
So he can
get the
involve in like a match.
yeah,
Yeah, I think so
get
too.
himself involved, get himself going in the WWE or whatever,
Yeah.
and someone's gonna provoke them. I feel like he already have two opponents already. One is Randy Orton because he RKO'd him. He
That's
RKO'd
right.
him.
That's
So
right.
like, and then two is obviously Roman Reigns. Like I feel like Roman Reigns is gonna get fed up some way down the line where he's gonna beat the fuck out of Nick Aldis,
Yeah.
and that's what's gonna happen. Nick
Yeah.
Aldis is gonna come out the game.
I do agree with you. I think that the heat that they're giving each other right now is definitely like, like you said, Roman's been running the show. He's been bitching. What's
Hmm.
his name? What the fuck is his
Nick
name?
Aldis,
Raw.
Nick
Nick.
Aldis,
No. I
and
forgot.
Adam Pearce.
Adam Pierce. Yeah, he's been bitching Adam Pierce for the last 3 years. at with Paul Heyman, but they're doing whatever he wants to do. And then Nick kind of came in, big guy, you know what I'm saying, wrestler background. And he's like, nope, you ain't treating me that way. I don't give a fuck what you say. I don't care about you guys. You ain't nothing to me. So
Yeah.
I definitely think that he's doing that kind of he's giving that kind of shade to him or whatever. But yes, I mean, it's definitely an interesting point, man. You can't put nothing over nowadays, whatever may happen. But yeah, I definitely think Bayley's got the women's Royal Rumble match locked in. I mean, I'd be shocked if she didn't win it because they're really gearing it up for I don't think any other match, any other women in the Rumble, anybody that I can think of. I think it's gonna be Becky versus Rhea. I think they're gonna do Rhea versus Nia at Elimination Chamber. That's going to kind of make more sense of the why because Nia just lost to Becky. I mean, Becky just lost to Nia, so it's crazy to have them kind of interact when you just took a L. So why are you even talking about a title picture when you just got knocked the fuck out? You know what I'm saying? You want to get that win back before you get that any kind of title picture with Rhea, in my opinion. But
Yeah, I feel
we'll
like
see.
with that whole women's Royal Rumble match, um, I think they're gonna, like how you said, have Naya take on Rhea at the Australia event in the Elimination Chamber. Have Rhea go over, of course, in her hometown, and Becky wins the Royal Rumble. But oh no, she doesn't win the Royal Rumble, but she wins the Elimination Chamber match
Yeah,
um to face
mommy.
Rhea.
Yeah.
Yeah, at WrestleMania, and then Bailey wins the Rumble, and then Bailey. This how they planted it. I don't know if you noticed it though.
Tell
When
him
I
the
was watching,
long
well,
term booking and shit. They doing
yeah.
it hard.
On Monday Night Raw, when it was I forgot who was talking, but in the background you saw Damage Control, and I
Yep.
was like, this Monday Night Raw, what Damage Control doing here? And
Yeah.
then Bailey came out, and I was like, okay, so they trying to throw off basically she's going to challenge Rhea Ripley, and really she's going to go out the
She going
EO.
to EO. And it's going to be on some sly shit because, you saying they've been planting the seeds for this for a while and they're doing a really good job of the long term storytelling for this. Because that's why I'm telling you, bro. I feel like that's the only reason I feel, even if it's for one night, I feel like the night of WrestleMania is where she's going to get her full gimmick change. And I feel like for that one night, she going to come out with the old song playing and that fucking crowd is going to go bananas, bro. And then,
Hmm.
whatever she does after that, I don't think she'll stick to that gimmick for sure. But I think I just feel like that's gonna be a grand entrance. And people are
Yeah.
gonna be they're gonna be so behind her ass, man. It's gonna be crazy. More than I am. And I love my Bailey.
Everything is lining up too because
Yeah.
she's given she put us where she consistently helped Io retain her title and keep her title.
Yeah.
She got the Kabuki Warriors a tag team title shot, which I
Yep.
believe they're gonna win down the line.
Yep.
And Dakota is just injured right now, so she literally helped everyone out. And so when she chooses Io, I feel like Damage Control, the rest of the group is gonna be like, hold up, wait a minute, and sort of maybe turn on Bailey,
Yeah.
and that's how she get the matchup, because I think
Yeah.
that's how it's gonna go. But
And
yeah,
I really hope that they still, continue to keep dogging her and, not helping her in matches and all that shit. I really hope that they don't flip on her. I hope, like you just said, I want it to be they're in the ring and after she wins the Rumble, she's in there. And, maybe they even drag it out a little further. But I want her to flip on them motherfuckers like, nah, I'm got you, bitch, like you mine. And then her and Io go at it. And it'd probably be a really good match too, because
mhm,
Bailey still she's really good in the ring. So I think it'll be
yeah,
a really good match. It'll be something different as well. We haven't seen that. And then open up some more doors. If Bailey does win that title, which I'm pretty sure she definitely will win if that is the match. And then we can go into some more openings for what's happening next. If there is a Sasha Banks return, or if there is a, even I was even saying, I was hoping, but then Charlotte had to go fucking get injured for a 4 horsewoman reunion, man, to go up against Damage Control. That would have been phenomenal. Even going towards a SummerSlam or even maybe even a little closer, But
I was hoping for maybe is like you got the four horsewomen and Charlotte, Sasha, Becky, Bailey, and I was hoping for maybe like a four horsewoman versus like the now woman in a way, who
yeah,
was
that's a
killing
good
it
one
like
too.
Bianca, Oscar, who else been killing it? Like Rhea,
Yeah,
and another woman that I, can think of right now. But I
yeah.
think that'd be, nice.
That would be awesome. Yeah, I would love that if it was like the up and comers. Like that's the importance of doing something with the people who are involved now, because the especially for the women who have been running this business, well, not this business, but WWE for sure have been, Becky, Sasha, Charlotte, and Bailey. And so it's definitely would be something completely different if they did engage with them in the future stars like Bianca and Rhea, and the girls who are really coming in and taking over and shit. But
Mm-hmm.
all right, so we both picking Bailey for the wins for the women's Royal
Yeah.
Rumble. I definitely think that's the long-term booking that they've been kind of putting together. We see it in every week. Now for the major grand finale, the one that's been around for what was this, the 30th one? I don't even know the number. But
I think it's up to maybe the 37th one.
37, almost 40th. Damn.
Yeah.
Men's Royal Rumble match, man. Now listen, this picture right here is just some thrown together people. But I thought it was interesting because it was just like, the Royal Rumble can literally, man, you don't know what's gonna happen, bro. Anybody can pop up in there. You got yeah, I said, well, rest in peace, Bray. I don't think Bray Wyatt's gonna be in it. You got Kurt Angle in there, you got other people. I don't think Kurt's gonna be in there either, but you got a couple of just surprise entrances. They got Mojo Rawley. Is that Mojo? Oh no, I think that's what's his name? DIY. What's his name? I can't remember.
Johnny
Yeah,
Gargano.
Johnny Gargano. Riddle ain't gonna be in that shit. But
Yeah. I can definitely see a couple of surprise appearances with John Cena. Um, yeah, because we talked about surprise people in the women's, and for the men,
yeah, what's your
surprise,
three?
I would have to go with one being John Cena.
Yeah,
I feel like he's gonna be in it. That's if he doesn't have any movie obligations. John Cena. Um. I
it's
don't know.
harder
I
to think
mean,
about the men. Yeah.
yeah, it
As
really
far as
is
like
though.
surprise entrances, I can see some NXT guys jumping in there. Maybe Braun
Most
Breaker.
definitely, most definitely. Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't
I
even
can
think
see
of that.
Braun Breaker probably jumping up in there. I wouldn't say Baron Corbin. I would say he'd probably stay away from it. I mean, John Cena. If John Cena comes, I would be shocked to see John Cena. I think John Cena gonna stay away for a little while. Brock Lesnar is definitely somebody I think is popping up in there.
Oh, most
Um,
definitely.
yeah,
If
I think
and
Brock's coming in there.
you mentioned NXT, if Carmelo shows in there or if Trick Williams shows in there, I feel
That's
like
interesting.
they will have to one of them two have to eliminate each other to further the
That's good.
storyline that they got going on, which I think would be perfect.
Yeah,
Um,
that would be good
but
right there.
I can see maybe them being in, but definitely somebody from NXT is definitely like Braun Breaker though.
So I also heard that Andrade, they've been kind of holding back on Andrade. He might be popping back up in WWE soon as well.
I heard that too. Yeah, I heard he was supposed to be coming back at the first Raw of the year, but
That's what I
things
heard
got
too. I don't know.
changed. Yeah, that's cool. He coming
Yeah,
back. I don't know if he's
WCW.
waiting. He's probably waiting for. I don't know if he's waiting, but he's probably on the side with Charlotte right
Chilling with
now.
Charlotte right now, right?
Yeah,
Wasn't it crazy?
yeah.
A little off topic, but wasn't it crazy? I thought they was broken the fuck up, bro. You wasn't seeing them together at all. And then when she got injured, all of a sudden it kind of just went back to you saw seeing them on social media again and stuff like that together.
Dude,
But
man, I I follow certain wrestlers, and I
me
think
too.
with me doing the podcast, and I think is if you doing wrestling podcasts, I think it's great to follow these wrestlers and get insight and information on what you want to talk about on the podcast or
Yeah,
whatever like that. But I think, man, damn, when you got social media, you got the wrestling community, you got so much on. I don't want to follow everybody. I don't
yeah,
want to
yeah,
follow every single wrestler because it leave me some of that mystique
yeah.
of
I feel you.
who you are in the ring. Now it's great to see you in Miami. You got your drinks up. You doing this and that. That's cool. That's cool. To be honest with you, when The Rock left WWE, I didn't give a fuck what Dwayne Johnson did. I liked it, The Rock. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like Dwayne, he
Yeah,
got
I
the
feel
money.
you. Yeah,
Fuck that shit, nigga. When The
yeah,
Rock coming back, like
I
I
feel
was
you.
like, yeah, like, nah, come on, nah.
Yo, Dre
But
be going off lately, y'all.
but that's just me though. But it's cool. I get it that they like to acknowledge in a
Yeah,
way that this is predetermined or this is just what it is, and these guys are they got their own separate lives
yeah,
beyond
yeah. Do other shit.
WWE. Yeah, because back in the days, if you hear Undertaker talk, man, shit,
Fuck
he
no.
used to be Undertaker 24/7. He
Yep.
didn't talk in public. He was just dead man. He took that character to heart, basically. It's a serious. But I
Yeah,
think with nowadays, you have
it's
social
so much
media, you
harder.
can't do
Yeah,
that.
it's so much
Yes,
harder now because you got
yeah,
motherfuckers engaging all over the place, man. It's hard to do it
exactly,
now. Either you
exactly.
could be a shut in or you know what I'm saying, or not engage at all. But yeah, you're right. I mean, I saw it. I follow motherfuckers too. Like I'm one of them dudes. I'm always looking up people's shit. I'm always like seeing what they're doing. I follow almost everybody on social media as well. But
Hmm.
in Charlotte, I saw her and Andrade got married, and I've been following Charlotte for a while, but I like to keep up with their relationships too, bro. I don't know if I'm just weird, but I like it. I like seeing who's dating who, and when I saw Charlotte was dating Andrade, Charlotte was dating Alberto Del Rio for a minute. I'm like, oh, she like a little
Oh,
Spanish in
nice.
her, yeah. Yeah, Charlotte like the Spanish boys and shit. So it was interesting. Just shit like that. You know what I'm saying? When Paige and all her shit came out, I'm not trying to like throw no shade and nothing like that or bring it back up. But when that shit, I was watching like a motherfucker.
Mm,
Think I ain't
yeah,
gonna watch.
yeah. I follow some
I'm
of them, and some
watching.
of them be real cool to follow, though.
Oh
Especially the
yeah.
women, though.
Yeah, especially the girls. But
Mm.
so we got the men's rumble. We definitely should probably get a couple of surprise entrants in there. I think Solo's going to be in the rumble. We're going to see what happens with that. It's going to be interesting as well. The type of feuds that get made in the rumble a lot of times are the ones that we'll be seeing carried into WrestleMania, starting over or whatever. But my pick for the winner, I think winning this Royal Rumble is drum roll, drum roll. Let me find a picture. Is it Randy? No, it's not Randy. Is it Jay?
I see what you're doing.
No, it's not Jay. I think it's The Rock. Oh, it's The Rock. It's The Rock. It's The Rock. No, it's not The Rock. I think the person who is going to win the Royal Rumble is going to be. I don't even got his damn picture up here. I think I took it down. But my pick for the Royal Rumble winner is definitely going to be CM Punk. I think Punk's winning this Rumble, y'all. I think that everybody gonna be mad and all that shit or whatever. But I think he's coming back. I think it's the right thing to do too. I'm sorry to say that shit as well. Cody won last year. I don't see him winning a year again. I don't even see why that would make sense. At that point, if Cody Rhodes wins this Royal Rumble again, and you can't argue with me, they're not throwing him. They're just throwing him down our fucking throats, at this point. Like, come on. A 2-year Rumble winner, 5 spots on the front of the cover, finishing the story, and everybody else is in shit. Having this, come on. It's too much, man. He worked. He worked, and if he goes to WrestleMania, I can't argue this time. If he wins, I can't argue. It wasn't given. The Brock Lesnar shit was great. All the other stuff was good. He did. He's made his name back in WWE. I respect it. But if you make that man win the fucking Rumble again, I'm over it. If Punk wins it, Punk wins it. Do I think now? Here's the shitty part, because even though I think that is the best thing to do in this situation, I still feel like there's so many other talents that can get so much more establishment from a Rumble win that aren't getting it. And that sucks, man. But I don't think that there's another person that should take it besides Punk right now, man. I think Punk is the breadwinner that's going to really make a big match, whether it be CM, whether it be with Cody or whether it be with Seth, man. I think that Seth and CM Punk match is gold. I think that shit is gold for night one. All right, Dre, that's me. That's me. I
Okay.
got Punk for the win. What you
Okay.
got?
Okay.
You
Yeah, I
cool,
had to
little
mute
man.
my.
Little man
Yeah,
joined.
yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
on
That's
commission too.
exactly. I
He's
had to
straight.
mute the
He's straight.
mic. uh, man. CM Punk is obviously, I think, the odds-on favorite. If it's not Cody Rhodes, though, I don't really see too many people coming out winning this one, man. Like.
Yeah.
Then with the whole rumors, like I want to kind of like stay away from it. But if I really just got into my deep thought of who could win the Royal Rumble match, it got to be CM Punk.
I agree.
CM Punk would be great. Do I feel like he would need it? No,
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 yeah, yeah,
I
I
don't feel
agree as
like
well.
I don't feel like he would need it. So if he did not win, I wouldn't be too upset.
Yeah,
And I think this is one of these. I think, but probably besides Cody, I
yeah.
think this is the first probably Royal Rumble in a minute that we go in, and I think a lot of people is like, shit, I don't know who gonna win because for a moment. I think every Royal Rumble that Daniel Bryan was in it, everybody wanted Daniel Bryan to win
Dan
that
Bryan
Royal
because he was such
Rumble.
an underdog. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know,
everybody wanted
so
him up in that shit.
everybody wanted him to win. So I think this one is just I, I don't know, man. Like Gunther is not a bad option neither because what he did last year, he was
Yeah,
the runner up. He came out number one. What the whole fucking thing? Now, if he comes out number one or number two again in any of those two numbers and lasts until at least the final four, then my pick may change because
yeah,
I feel like, damn, dude, like that is just like some, like you standing on business a little bit,
yeah,
my
yeah.
guy. Like
You're
you came out,
dominating, like
yeah, you're
yeah,
really dominating, my guy. So
dominating. Yeah,
and then you got a couple of guys who can come in. You got Drew, who he is eager to win the championship in front of live fans,
that's
and
true.
to do that. And Cody Rhodes wants to finish the story. I think he'll do anything right now to finish the story. So
Yeah.
ah,
Yo, in my opinion, Cody, I'm not gonna lie. In my opinion, I think they're gonna really try to make Cody stand strong. I definitely think him, Drew McIntyre, CM Punk, and we'll see. It might be Jey Uso.
Gunther,
Might be Jey Uso. Maybe at the last, or maybe Solo. It might be Solo too. Maybe at the last standing in the end round. You got to still establish in the Royal Rumble match. Remember that shit because a lot of stuff gets determined in this situation. I think that it would be great to see what happens with Jay and Jimmy in this shit. With Jay, Jimmy, and Solo. That's a possibility for a Mania match too. That triple threat between the brothers. I would love
now
that.
I feel
I
like
would love that.
Solo. I don't know with Solo. I feel like Solo is probably not going to be in the Royal Rumble. He's probably going to be uh on standby with the Fatal Four Way. And the reason why I say that is because when they introduced Solo, they said Solo was sent by the elders. They never said who the elders were that Solo was sent by. So I feel like if Roman Reigns have this altercation, not to jump ahead, but if he had this matchup and wins it,
Yeah,
and it's a fatal four way, so Solo is allowed to come down there and get involved or whatnot. So, and especially Jimmy as well. So,
yeah,
and then you do still got Randy, AJ, LA Knight, who could really just push them to the side. But Roman Reigns interacting with the Rock and Roman just telling Solo like he do, go handle that. Like,
yeah, yeah,
nah,
yeah.
dog. The elder sent me, and he was the elder who sent me here. They,
Yeah.
it could be
That's
the working their
true.
way. I don't
That's
want to
true.
jump ahead.
That's a
But
good no, that's a good fucking point right there. Hey, listen, let me ask this while we're talking about it. Do you think there's a possibility that The Rock not be at the Royal Rumble, but be in the Royal Rumble? Do you think it's a possibility?
I was thinking of that. I was thinking of that also, but I also feel like The Rock doesn't, this he doesn't gain anything by being in the
I
Royal
feel the
Rumble.
same fucking way, man.
And
Why would he be there? Like be in
uh
it.
Yeah, and the last two appearances itself were record breaking, groundbreaking. That he was
Yeah.
on Monday Night Raw and SmackDown. Earlier yesterday, he was talking to the board, and he was on ESPN talking about potentially facing Roman
Yeah.
Reigns. So
How big
the
the match would
buzz,
be. Yeah.
yeah, it is already there, and what he said on Monday Night Raw, and should I sit at the head of the table? So that's already established with that. Now, the only thing on the opposite end, Roman Reigns hasn't acknowledged any of it. So I feel
Mm,
like
it's true.
Roman, Rock not being in the Rumble, and instead coming out to the ring when Roman Reigns win, and the fact that he just beat three people, acknowledged me, and then The Rock comes out, and then they had a 15-minute, whatever the case may be, thing going on, 10 minutes or whatever. So
Yeah.
that's how I clearly see that though. But The
Envision it.
Rock
Yeah.
he could be in the Rumble though. He could be. If he is in the Rumble,
Up,
okay,
Nicola.
okay, okay.
Nice to meet you. Listen, if he is in the
Hey,
Rumble, man, it would be very interesting to
thank you.
see. But I definitely don't. I feel like you feel. I don't feel like, and we've had this conversation a bunch of times. But you know, I'll go even further, man. I don't feel like I don't think it's going to be The Rock versus Roman at WrestleMania. I think that everybody is waiting that shit and they're really expecting it because it's so much. I think there's so much going on right now. You know, the Cody and CM Punk, everything is just happening. And I think every time something happens, everybody's ready for something to happen from it. I think The Rock and Roman is going to be back later, man. I think it's going to be later.
With everything going on, man, and what you just said, and
I'm
with the
telling you, bro.
Netflix news next year, and the whole everything, it makes sense for it to be next year. Now, if you
Next
really like
year,
think of it,
yes,
I mean, this.
or but
I know, but I'm
yeah,
putting things together because the Rocket put the tweet out. We're gonna do
yeah.
things differently. Okay, you gonna wrestle at Australia at 5 in the morning. Okay, nah, that might not be it. Oh shit, you
Yeah,
on the board. Okay, that might be it. Oh shit, Netflix got the Raw. Okay, I
fucking
don't know
can't
what it
guess
may be,
anymore. You don't even
but
know what
you
shit.
can't even fucking guess no more. But the
No,
thing is, though, if The Rock is in the Royal Rumble, the only thing that I would love is Roman Reigns to come out and eliminate him.
bro.
I think that'd be a living. That'd be
Listen,
sweet,
that would be fire right there.
sweet,
Yeah, yeah. If
sweet.
he is, I mean, ain't nobody gonna be mad. I'm just
No,
saying, like, just don't
yeah,
see it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It
I
is what
don't
it
see it though.
is.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. But yeah, I mean, one thing you can say is that, like we said at the beginning of this shit, this Royal Rumble right here, this Saturday is not gonna be boring. I can say that shit confidently, and I haven't seen it. Like, it ain't like I wrote it or nothing, but it's just so much going on, man. There's no way that it's just gonna be boring, man. And yo, there's a possibility they could swerve all of us and our predictions. The only thing that I would stand on business all the way and say ain't nothing changing this in my mind is Bailey winning the Rumble. There's no, if they don't do that, they fucked up.
Mhm.
In my opinion,
Exactly.
if they don't do that, they fucked up. Nicola, nice meeting you. Thank you so much for joining the
Thank you.
commission talks. Appreciate you watching. I say winner of the 2024 Royal Rumble, Becky Lynch. Okay, I'm going with Becky there. Cody Rhodes and Roman retains. Cody Rhodes too. Okay, so Cody Rhodes for the men and Becky for the women, and Roman retains. And I don't want him to retain, but he probably will happen 50-50. Yo, you're right. We agree with you there. You said a Cody win. Yeah, I can see Cody win. I'll be shocked if he does, but I can see it happening. I mean, it's not far fetched or
Mhm.
anything, but yeah, Becky Lynch also. She's another one where if she did win again, I would be surprised, but I definitely would feel like that was a missed opportunity to the fullest with the booking that's going on with Bailey right now. Oh, we got somebody else saying, what if Shinsuke, listen, if Shinsuke wins, I fucking kiss the TV, bro. I fuck with Shinsuke, yo. I like when people come on and say something about Shinsuke because, yo, Dre, remember when Shinsuke
Yeah.
did the heel turn shit, that was the first thing I said. I was like, yo, Shinsuke is like a brand new character right now. Like, I was all for that heel turn he did. So, listen,
Yeah.
if it's some crazy shit and they make some crazy shit like Shinsuke win that shit, listen, I'm flipping. I'm
Hey,
flipping,
look.
yo.
Hey, the whole everything, the whole switch up with Shinsuke is
I
amazing.
love
And
it.
that's the thing though,
I
man. Like,
love it.
oh, we got these two champions, which are great, Roman and Seth Rollins. It's so many deserving superstars,
Yeah,
man,
we
that
do too.
could be champion and that could be in this big position. So, like you said, Shinsuke is definitely one of them.
Bro, yeah, it'd be phenomenal. Just to see him kind of get engaged and stuff like that, like, and just, be have another picture, like another big picture, because he did win a Rumble already. You know what I'm saying? He's not a small time player. He's definitely somebody
Yeah,
to watch and pay attention to. So yeah, I can't wait to see the establishment of the new of the next people that are coming. With the women, you're seeing more establishment as far as like with Rhea and Bianca and stuff like that. You're getting a little bit more invested in some of the other people that are there. But we'll see, man. Damn, y'all coming in hot now. Yeah, we
yeah. I was just about to
wasn't
say
sparked a month
that.
ago. Hell, what if Priest loses his Money in the Bank, then wins the Rumble? I mean, that would be interesting, but I think that would be ass, super ass backwards because
What
he
if Priest loses his money in the bank?
that would
Oh
be like a waste of
no.
the whole
Yeah,
briefcase, and then
yeah.
yeah, a waste of the Rumble win.
Either way, he still get a title shot. So you gonna take away
Yeah,
the title shot to give him another title shot? Like,
yeah. No, I disagree with that one, Facebook user. I'm sorry, bro, but
it's cool.
What we got? Andrew Coral. Thank you for watching, Andrew. Bailey or AJ will win, and damn, AJ will win. Holy shit, will win, and CM Punk should win. They won't let Cody win back to back. Listen, they might. Don't never say never, bro. CM Punk being there is a never say never moment right there.
I mean, Stone Cold was the only one that went back to back. You think Stone Cold Cody Rhodes is on that level to win it back to back like that though?
Bruh, the 1998 Royal Rumble was one of my favorite Royal Rumbles of all time, and 1997 was Stone Cold's first win for the Rumble. Now, if everybody remembers, I had to go back and remember this as well, but he stole that Royal Rumble. Y'all remember that shit, right? He got eliminated, and nobody saw him, and he crawled back in the ring, and I think it was Bret Hart. I can't remember, but I think it was Bret Hart, and he threw the guy over the rope, and then he won off of that. So he stole that Royal Rumble, and then he won the next year because he just kicked everybody's ass. So it is interesting. There can be a back-to-back. Stone Cold's only one who ever did it, but he did steal it, the one, and then he won. He didn't win fairly. But that's Austin too, bro. Fuck it, I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. What?
Shit, he could do that shit. But I don't think that Cody will win back-to-back. I don't. He could, but I don't think so. I don't think he needs it either. I think he's established. I think he'll definitely find his way to Mania without it. And I think if Punk wins, he's going after Rollins.
The story
he's got heat for it.
Yeah, the story that they telling with not CM Punk, but Cody Rhodes, it just makes sense for him to not win it. Like if his motto is to finish the story, and he came into WWE, and the first story that he sort of told was that my dad raised this championship up, and it was a disqualification. He really didn't win it, and we want this world championship in our family, and hang on our mantle, and be there, So if that's your agenda, and he's this baby face, like come from the bottom, work my way up, then I mean, like they sort of doing the same thing they did a little bit with Cody that they did with John Cena in a way, though. But
true,
have him lose, get beat down, and beat these big heels that the American the American do it the American way and shit.
Yeah, absolutely. And I thought that was the best form of action for when he did come, because when he did win the Rumble, he came out of like number fucking 30 and all that stuff, and it was kind of handed to him, bro. I wasn't feeling that. Andrew, we definitely knew you met AJ Lee, bro. We just kind of ignored that. We know she ain't gonna. What the fuck she gonna win for? If she's there, no hate, brother, but I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure AJ ain't gonna win the Rumble, bro. Nicola, you said, imagine if Tozawa, listen, I'll do this dance all day.
That'd be nasty.
Fuck around. Get Tozawa on there, bro. I would love that shit. No point of CM Punk winning the Rumble because he will go against Seth anyway. Listen, hey, but without cause, you know what I'm saying? Cody going to go after Roman. And that's going to happen. That's already been an established situation. But without cause, CM Punk got a reason to go after Seth. He has to win a reason because he has just came back. So winning the Rumble, he needs that win to say, I'm going to pick and choose who the fuck I want to verse. And Seth already gave him a reason to be like, you disrespected me when I first came in here, and I'm going to teach you about your shit. And that match will be huge, man. I mean, the cause is already there. The foundation's already there, in my opinion.
I think it's there already, especially when he came back at Survivor Series. And although CM Punk doesn't really have no reason to face Seth Rollins in a way, but Seth Rollins have every reason to face CM Punk. Yeah. So, like you just said, winning the Royal Rumble, I get to you, Roman Reigns, but I think let's take care of business first. Let's take care of it. And Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns, versus CM Punk is, I think it's
a big match.
It's definitely
a big match. Definitely a big match. And you're laughing.
Maybe predictable, but I think it's really a big match. I think
that's a predictable big match. Like the predictability isn't always terrible, you know what I mean? It's just when it's consistent. But that's a match that if we saw that match, we know that match is gonna be fire. It's gonna be a big build. And they haven't even put hands on each other yet, and there's mad heat. Seth being injured.
Promos would just be better.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
promos will
know.
be fucking incredible. Let me see. Yeah, crowd. Hey guys, we were almost ready to wrap up, but we really appreciate you guys watching. Please, we're here every Wednesday. Warren will be back with us next week. Stay tuned for STR tonight as well. I'm pretty sure I'm still having. I got my crew is they on some injury list type stuff right now. I think I'm getting, but we still gonna be on tonight. I know that this is a wild card, but what about LA Knight? Listen. If LA Knight, something happens and he doesn't win the title or he wants to jump in the match. That's happened before. You've had people come in and jump right up
Yeah.
in there. Yeah, he does.
I
Who do
don't
you
know. I feel
think
like
will
LA
win?
Knight, man, shouldn't have went
Yeah,
against
for the
Roman
Money in the
Reigns.
Bank.
I don't think he should have. I understand the process and what they were doing, but
Yeah,
I feel like either we're putting that United States Championship on Logan Paul instead of LA Knight possibly winning it. Um, in that tournament or afterwards would have been great for LA Knight. But the fact that he's in this WWE Championship picture, which is totally cool.
yeah,
Royal Rumble though, but I think LA Knight needs a championship, and not always that the championship, makes the person, but you make the championship. And I feel like
yeah,
LA Knight will make the championship that he possesses at the time he does. And, man, which has been great, man. So,
yeah,
hell,
yeah.
my pick to win the Money in the Bank was LA Knight, though. But hey, we got
Yeah,
Damian
yeah. We
Priest.
got Damien, and Damien did a good job with it. I
He's
ain't
doing
gonna
a good
lie,
job.
he's done a really good job. I think it established him pretty well. You said Cody, Sammy, or Gunther. Oh, Sammy is definitely somebody. I'm pretty sure is gonna pop up in a Rumble for sure. I definitely don't think he's gonna win it, but Gunther or Cody, I would agree. I wouldn't be shocked if they won. If Sammy won, I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't hate it. It would be something completely different, and it would put him back in the
Mm.
picture. I wouldn't hate that. I wouldn't hate it though. Let me see. We got put him with Punk or Priest. Have him hunt the world title. Hey man, listen for I think you're saying that for LA Knight. I mean, yeah, it'd be interesting. It'd be something good. But if he's going after the title with Roman and he's failed, twice already, if Roman wins this time around as well, I don't think he gets another title shot after that, man. You can't just jump to another belt. You ain't fucking hot potato. You better get your ass in the back of the line. Or go up to another one, motherfucker. That's the problem. Like you just said, bro. I don't agree. I didn't agree with LA Knight going after the title in the first place. He was getting he was getting a lot of good heat. Well, not good heat, but good good crowds. He was really building up. He was getting loved, man. But at the same time, that doesn't necessarily just mean throw him fucking wolves. Like, no, you should have let him build. If it would have been him going after Gunther, even a loss to Gunther, it would have still put him more established, put a heavy fucking fight, and be like, I almost
Yeah.
had your ass. It would have been a little bit more explainable.
And I agree with that, because it was, yeah, you didn't, no one was going to beat Roman Reigns for his title right now. So I felt like either LA Knight coming over to Monday Night
Yeah.
Raw, he had a possible chance of challenging for the World Heavyweight Championship. And I feel like
Yep.
Shinsuke, Drew, a lot of guys who are championship material or could go to that next level of going after the World Heavyweight title, they had a better chance going after Seth Rollins, to be exact.
You're
Roman
right.
Reigns wouldn't losing this shit unless it was big time or whatever.
Trying to
So
tell you.
LA
We
Knight,
all know that shit at this point.
LA Knight was definitely a one that I was like, damn, they could put him over on Monday Night Raw, But
Yeah.
hey, it didn't work out. The United States title would have been great too, but hey,
Yeah, for
hopefully
real, for
soon.
real. All right, this is the last question we got here. I think Lesnar will return that Royal Rumble and eliminate Gunther. Then they can fight. Hey, that's interesting too. But you know something? I thought that was definitely a shoe-in match for WrestleMania. But now with them talking with the whole Jey Uso thing, man, and they're kind of building a little story between Jey Uso and Gunther. I don't really know. It might be something before
And I
Mania.
think that I think that Gunther and Jay come a little bit after just to have something for Jay to do.
Yeah,
But I think Lesnar definitely will be in the Royal Rumble, and if he eliminates Gunther or either way, I think it would be amazing. And if it's for the Intercontinental Championship, I think that's big because which it don't need to be
Yeah,
for the
I don't think
title.
Brock gonna hang around that long for a belt, man. I don't know
But
if
I
he.
think, but I think if it is because I'm hearing, well, next year WrestleMania is supposed to probably be in Minnesota, which probably will be his last match next year.
Yeah.
But the IC title would be great because Brock Lesnar never challenged for the
Yeah, I don't think he
IC
ever had
title,
it.
so
Yeah,
yeah,
interesting.
which I
Definitely
don't think
interesting
he'll
to see,
win.
man.
But yeah, it'll be
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. I mean, we'll see. Yeah,
We'll see, man.
it definitely could set up him eliminating Gunther could definitely set up a nice storyline, even if it's some goofy he goes and clotheslines him and he falls out too, and maybe they brawl outside for a little bit and then Gunther's kind of pissed about it. I mean, I can see it. I can see it. It'll be phenomenal, guys. Thank you guys so much for all the comments and watching us tonight, man. We really are glad to be back here at Commission Talks. We do have some some good news with we got some merch and stuff coming with the Commission Talks as well, man. We got a whole bunch of shit going on. So we back talking this wrestling. How you feel, Dre? You excited, bro? Yo, listen, Dre. Yo, Dre. I think I've been hanging around Dre too long. He's starting to go off on people and shit.
No, hey, look, man, because I always try to, before some of these shows, I know I do these a lot, and
Yeah.
man, I still get nervous. I think because I enjoy it and I love it and stuff, and I
Oh,
try
yeah.
to tell myself to try to eat something, and I feel like when I eat something, I be cooking. So
You
I
feel
try to eat
better,
a
right?
little. I feel a little bit better though. I be cooking though. So hey, yo,
Yeah.
man, it's Royal Rumble season,
Oh, yeah.
WrestleMania coming up, dog. Like it's so much, man. The podcast, we back on Commission Talk. So I'm
Right.
excited. I'm thrilled.
Yeah, man. And it's been a really good show, man. Warren, we missed you coming on, bro. Hope everything's good with you. But Warren will be back, man. Warren's always back. We just did a fucking 3-hour show yesterday because of everything going on.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
we'll be back, man. We really appreciate you guys, all the love and the support, man. I know I'm still new to this, but new to the Commission Talks, but I ain't new to the talking shit. But yeah, I've really enjoyed, being a part of the Commission Talks as well. It's been phenomenal, and I'm looking forward to this year, man. We just had the first Royal Rumble of the year, the first PLE of the year, man. We got shit going to Netflix and fucking Florida and Germany and Russia and Paris. I feel bad for the wrestlers, man. We all having fun, but they gotta fucking be bouncing every 5 minutes. Shout out to the wrestlers and they travel plans and shit, yo.
no bull,
But
man. Especially too in the Midwest too, with all the snow and shit too. So
damn, yeah,
man,
that's right.
yeah,
But yeah, we're gonna we'll be watching it. I wish we had a way we could do a watch along, man. I really wish we could figure out how we could do it successfully. I would love. I might even still just come on and just be watching it when I'm on live or something like that. But
yeah,
I know we try to watch it, and especially with the Rumble, you don't want to get no, here, oh shit, and then you're like, damn, I didn't even see nothing.
yeah.
Hey, thank you, Lewis. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah.
But
Hey, the Royal Rumble, man. Like I said, Royal Rumble season coming up. My little man, I don't know what he doing in there with his mom.
yeah, having a blast.
Yeah, having a blast, crying. I don't know. Been crying all day, actually, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah,
Too.
yeah,
Yeah, that age where they get between 1 and 2,
yeah,
and they just want to get everything you say just about down, down. I want to
bro.
get down. All right, you want to get down. And then he be in the trash can. He get in the toilet. Want to flush the toilet.
Yeah, that's
Vaseline.
how it again.
Got the whole hand over the Vaseline. It's all over his face. What the hell is going on here, man? Like, shit, nobody tell me nothing about this, man.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, man.
it's crazy though. But man,
That's
I
the
love it.
life
I
for
love it,
kiddies,
man.
bro. Yo, and actually,
Yeah,
that's a good thing. Yo, commission, we over here gonna be talking about some we don't have a thing that we're doing this year called dad rants, man. We're gonna talk about like a little bit of parenting, but all three of us are dads. And we have different experiences being dads as well. But something we just want to we kind of share every now and then when we're on the show, and I think it's something good. And you hear Dre talking about his little man's in the background. You see Warren has usually his daughter popping up in the videos saying hi and stuff. We all dads, man. My baby's always in here. I just got I'm secluded, man. I come in my man cave. You forget about it. Stay away.
hey, man.
Kryptonite over there.
Hey, that's what's up, man. I'm gonna have to build me one for real. This the
Man.
other room. This room is where my sister. This was her room when she was living with me. So when I turned
Oh,
this
okay.
room into my podcast room and stuff. So
There you
I need
go.
to. All I need now is a nice ass TV in here and a nice ass couch and lock the door, and I'll just be like, all right, now okay,
Stay
cool.
away.
Stay
Yep.
away, man. Stay away.
Yep.
Y'all do your thing out there.
We need our time, man. We need our
No
time, bro. We
more.
gotta take our time too. But
No more, man.
all right, Dre. Anything in closing, man?
Hey man, this was awesome as always, man.
Oh
Commission
yeah,
talks, man. We be back next week, next Wednesday, 5 o'clock. And
yeah.
other than that, Beyond 11:30 returns tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, my guy
Oh yeah,
Brian is gonna be on as well. Got a couple other guests, and we're gonna be
yep,
talking that talk, man. Grown folks talking, current events, relationships, sex, you name it, man. So definitely tune in. And also, Talk Pro Wrestling returns this Saturday following the Royal Rumble. So
Yeah.
we're gonna be diving in, giving all of our opinions on what we just literally saw of the Rumble and everything too. But like how you just said, the watch along, we trying to work on that too. So
Yeah. I
yeah,
really want to get that because I like it. It's fun, man. It's like a party, you know. You watching with your friends and shit like that or whatever, wherever they are. You know, it's the best thing. But yeah, like you said, man, we got looking forward to the Beyond 11:30 tomorrow night. Please, guys, go and follow us. You know, we're doing this every single week. We'll be back every Wednesday. I got the new promos going up around social media. Take your time to hit up our YouTube channels and our Facebooks, whatever, man. We stream on multiple different platforms every single week, every Wednesday, 5 p.m. Sometimes the times may be a little, we got a little later today, but around 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock, we're going to be jumping up in here for you guys talking that wrestling. We'll be back after the Royal Rumble to tell you exactly what we thought about it and stuff like that. And Monday Night Raw after the Rumble. And we're going to be talking that shit, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. Plus AEW, plus New Japan, plus whatever the hell's going on in wrestling. We back with all of it, bro. And I've been honored to host the returning show this week. We'll be hosting, somebody else will be hosting on their platform next week. Show the same love. And until next time, stay true, stay positive, pay attention, get ready for that 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and push. It's Stone Cold. Listen, I wish it was Stone Cold. Who this last one? King TJ. Hey, King TJ, shout out to you, brother, and the beautiful babies you got in the picture there, man. Hope you guys have an amazing night. Thanks, Dre. I'll see y'all next week. Yo, check us out, STR. We going live tonight at 9 p.m., man. I think I got a crew there. If I don't, it'll just be me talking it all over again. Love you guys. Peace out, man. All right, what a great time to be a wrestling fan.